Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome. And today we're diving deep into Samsung's 2025 flagship trio, the Galaxy S25, S25 Plus, and the Beast, the S25 Ultra. I'll break down specs, what's actually changed, what's good, and what's meh basically if it's worth your money. Let's get it. Okay. Quick update stuff out of the way first. Samsung officially announced the Galaxy S25 series S25, S25 Plus, and S25 Ultra on January 22, 2025. They're released, available widely from February 7, 2025. All models run Android 15 with One UI 7. Alright, now let's get to the chapterized breakdown. Alright, Chapter 2. Key spec breakdown per model. Check it. Spec Galaxy S25 Galaxy S25 display size and type 6.2 dynamic LTPO-ML2X 120Hz adaptive refresh 6.7 dynamic LTPO-ML2X 120Hz QHD 3121 for 4 resolution 6.9 dynamic LTPO-ML2X 120Hz QHD resolution RAM 12GB base 12GB. Some variants may be 16GB depending on region. 12GB as base. Storage variants go up to 1TB. Storage options 128, 256, 512ths of a gigabyte. 256, 512ths of a gigabyte. 256GB, 512GB, 1TB. Cameras rear wide 50MP main, telephoto 310MP, ultra wide 12MP. Same camera setup as S25. Quad setup 200MP main wide, 10MP 3 telephoto, 50MP periscope telephoto, and 50MP ultra wide. Battery charging approximately 4000 mAh S25, approximately 4900 mAh. 5000 mAh. Build, durability, extras glass Victus, LTPO AMOLED, strong processor. Like the S25 but with a larger screen, higher rays and better cooling. Additional perks, built-in S Pen, stronger Gorilla Armor to glass on Ultra, and better thermal vapor chamber. Alright, Chapter 3, what's new versus last year or highlights? It's pretty straightforward. They kept the good stuff from last gen and added some refinements. First, uniform chipset globally. No more splitting between Snapdragon and Exynos in different regions for this flagship line. Means more consistency. Second, improved cooling systems. Vapor chamber sizes are bigger, and there is better material for heat dissipation. Ultra especially tight here. Third, display improvements, brighter, adaptive refresh 1 to 120Hz and better durability, especially on the Ultra with new glass Gorilla Armor 2 with anti-reflective properties. Fourth, camera jumps, especially the Ultra, 200MP main plus better telephoto, ultra-wide lenses. For people who shoot a lot, this makes a big difference. Fifth, software support. Samsung promises 7 major Android OS upgrades and 7 years of security updates. That's huge. Okay, Chapter 4, what's weak or compromises? I'm cool with the base S25 with its 6.2 and 50MP main, but the lack of ultra zoom periscope lens as good as Ultra's hurts if you want serious zoom. Also, charging is nothing to write home about. You're not getting the absolute fastest charging on the market. Some competitors are already pushing beyond 405 or super fast wireless. So for charging fanatics, this might feel slow. Next, the S25 Ultra is big and heavy. Less pocket-friendly. If you're tall, it's okay, but for one-hand use, it's a stretch. Finally, the price premium for Ultra might not match the actual real-life difference for the average user. Social media, video, casual photography versus the S25 or S25 Plus. Alright, Chapter 5, human touch or real user views. I've been using the S25 Plus for a couple weeks, or imagine this, if I had it. And here's what hits and what misses. What hits? The display is insane. QHD Plus means text and sharp edges are clean, games pop, and brightness outdoors is way more usable. The camera on Ultra. Insane detail even in daylight. The 200 MP translates to sharper crops. The ultra-wide is solid too. The battery life on the S25 and S25 Plus is dependable. You're getting through a full day with heavy use, likely more if you're moderate. Ultra has extra room. What misses? Charging is just okay, you miss those crazy fast charge numbers. Also, the S25 Ultra is a beast, heavy, large, and not always easy to use with one hand or carry in smaller bags. Alright, Chapter 6. Pricing and Verdict. Prices in the USA launch current. Galaxy S25 starts around $799.99 for 128 GB. Galaxy S25 Plus around $999.99 for 256 GB space. Galaxy S25 Ultra starts at $1,299.99 for 256 GB. Higher tiers 512 GB, 1 TB cost more. Verdict: if you want a top-tier camera, max screen size, pen and all that premium stuff, the S25 Ultra is the pick if you can handle the size and the price. For most people, the S25 Plus is the sweet spot: large screen, excellent specs, fewer compromises and better value. The S25 Standard is for those who want flagship-level performance chip. Software updates but prefer something more compact, easier to handle, and maybe somewhat cheaper. Alright, that's it. Thanks for watching. Be sure to hit subscribe. Be sure to hit like and comment. Let me know what you think of the S25 series. Is it worth it? Which model do you think is the best value? The usual stuff. Drop your thoughts below. I'll catch you later. If you like this review, hit the like button, subscribe, ring the bell, and tell me which model you'd cop and why in the comments. This is Ecotechib signing out. Stay sharp.